everybody. I'm Barbie. Welcome to my channel, Pedal Pusher, where we talk about cross stitch. If you are new here, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you'll stick around for other videos. And if you have been really patient with me all summer long, because I haven't made a single video, I don't believe, thank you for coming back, those of you that are returning viewers. This is a short, quick floss tube video today to talk about Needlework Galleria. So, if you don't know what Needlework Galleria is, it is a, well, I don't know if trade show is the right word, but it is a needlework cross-stitch show that happens every fall in St. Charles, Missouri. It is open to the public, so it's kind of like a cross-stitch retreat, but with shopping added on, so it makes it double fun. There is a hotel over there in St. Charles. I say over there because it's only 30 minutes away from me, which is really, really nice. That they have all kinds of stitching rooms. There'll be a freebie table. You'll just be surrounded by all kinds of stitchers. But then the really cool part is one entire floor of the hotel gets transformed into a bunch of stores. So if you've ever seen any videos covering things like Nashville Market, it's a very similar setup, but whereas Nashville is only open to wholesale shops, retailers that sell cross stitch, this is open to the public. So you can come and stay for the weekend and enjoy many days of shopping and stitching, or if you're a little closer by, you can even just pop in for the day, buy a ticket, hang out with some people, do some shopping, and have some fun. So it's either typically the last or second to last weekend in September. So if you're not able to make it this year, maybe plan ahead and you can come next year, but it's lots and lots of fun. So this is going to be my third year exhibiting at Needlework Galleria. And like I said, it's so ridiculously close for me. I'm so lucky that it's so nearby that I can't pass up on it. And it's so much fun. So I have 3 new designs that are going to be debuting at Galleria this year, and I wanted to share them with you really quick. So those of you that are going to be there, take some notes, maybe start making your shopping lists, and I hope you'll stop by my room and say hello if nothing else, and check out all the fun goodies that I have for you. You guys ready? Let's do it. So I'm going to kind of go in order of like seasons. These more than likely will be my last new releases of this calendar year. I'm trying to kind of work out now that my kids are all in school, trying to settle into some sort of routine. So I think that's what I'm going to do for right now. So we've got a fall, a Halloween, and kind of a Christmas winter design. So we'll start with fall now that it is. I don't know where you are, but the weather this week is absolutely beautiful here. It's like 60s, 70s, sunny, perfection. Here we go. My first new release is called Harpers Forest. For those of you that don't know, I used to be an elementary art teacher, and every fall I love to teach a lesson on one of my favorite artists, Charlie Harper. He was an American artist, and he had a picture. I will try to insert it here if I can. It's a piece of art. I think it's called October Mania, and I love all the brightly colored trees in this piece. And it was always so fun to teach this to my students, and we do a project with it. When I think of fall, that is the imagery that comes to my mind. And so I wanted to make a piece that kind of has that same feeling. So I'm going to get a little closer for you to see. This is stitched on 32 count Dirty is the name of the color, linen. And it is all in DMC, and look at those bright, beautiful colors. I love it. I just think that just sings autumn. This was so fun to stitch up because you kind of get in a rhythm. At first I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be gobs of trees. It is a lot of trees, but the nice thing is because it's just the same thing over and over, you just kind of get into a rhythm of stitching them, and it has a certain relaxing quality to it. I love the bright houses that are popped in and the little river here. So the name Harpers Woods obviously is paying homage to Charlie Harper. This is currently hanging in my house, and every time I pass it, it makes me smile. So I hope it makes you smile too. My next design is something I haven't done before. I've created a limited edition kit for those attending Needlework Galleria. Now, Harpers Forest will be heading out to stores, as will my final design, but this one is just an exclusive kit at Galleria. So if you are attending, you're going to want to get there fast to get this kit because I did not make very many. So this is an ornament for Halloween on perforated paper, and it is called Freaky Fair Isle. And I think he turned out so fun. Look at that guy. So I was inspired by the Fair Isle sweater designs. You'll see some more inspiration about that here soon. But I kind of made it spooky. So as you can see, we've got some skulls, we've got some bats, and of course it forms the bat wings and body here. This is stitched on black 14 count perforated paper. So if you are interested in this kit, like I said, limited edition just for Needlework Galleria, here's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get the black perforated paper, you're gonna get the black felt for mounting, you're gonna get 2 skeins. This color is fantastic, look at that. This is Weeks Dye Works floss in ultraviolet, and it just pops so well against the black. I absolutely love it. You'll get the ribbon for hanging, you'll get a little button to cover where you glued your ribbon, and you'll get this adorable little moon charm to hang at the bottom. I'm also including a 2022 charm in case you'd rather do that, or you can save it for something else or put it wherever you want. So you'll get all the pieces you need to make this. The only thing you'll basically need is a needle and some glue when you're done. So I think this is fun, perfect for Halloween. It's stitched up quickly. This was my first time doing perforated paper. I was a little apprehensive at first, but it really wasn't bad at all. So if you are an inexperienced perforated paper stitcher, don't be scared, go for it. And this was nice too because the black paper, you don't have to do solid stitching because it's mounted on the black, so it saves you a little bit of time. So once again, that is Freaky Fair Isle. All right, final design, really fast, because I know everyone is busy. Oh, I just ripped a string. That's okay. There's always hot glue for those things. So as I was telling you, I was really inspired by Fair Isle patterns and sweaters and designs. If you're not familiar, I know you've probably seen it because anytime winter rolls around, stores have sweaters that are kind of those Fair Isle designs if you Google it. But Fair Isle is it comes from Scotland. It's a knitting design primarily. But I thought, this would adapt really well to cross stitch. And so I was playing with different designs and I was trying to do different fun borders and different things, and it just wasn't working out until one day I looked at it and went, I bet you could turn that zigzaggy Fair Isle kind of design into a tree. That's what I did. 3 trees, in fact. So this is called Highland Woods, and it is all kinds of fun Fair Isle designs. Now, kind of like my bat that you just saw, it's a little unusual for me to do just a one color design. In fact, I think this is the first time I've done it, and it's also unusual for me to do red. Those of you that have been around for a while, I'm not a big red girl. I don't do red samplers, but I do like red at Christmas. And this with the Fair Isle patterns just worked out perfectly. I'll get out of the way here so you can see it better. How fun is that? So you've got a couple different border designs that are fun to stitch up, and then these 3 beautiful trees that are all a little bit different, but all work well together. Now the really fun thing is, so the design, the pattern comes, it's the full chart. If you wanted to though, if you're like, ooh, that's a lot of stitching, I don't know that I want to do that much, totally cool. You could just pull out just the trees and they can make really fun ornaments. Let me show you. Oh, first let me give you those stats. This is stitched on 32 count Winter Moon linen, which is a beautiful color. I think it works perfect with the red. And the red that I used, you can see it's a little bit variegated, is Weeks Dye Works Turkish red. And I think it took me, let me look, I can check my notes. Took quite a few skeins. It's on the chart. I just don't have the chart with me right now. Let's see, if you're stitching the large one, you will need 4 skeins of Weeks Dye Works Turkish red. So you want to see it as ornaments? here you go. So this time I switched colors and did them in a green. This is Weeks Dye Works Holly. And I think they just turned out so sweet. Just as a simple little ornament, I just finished it with some fabric and again, a button. Now, I'm discovering, as you're seeing right now, I think I'm gonna have to change that. I used some yarn actually that I found at Michael's because I didn't have just quite the right trim color. So I used this chenille yarn from Michael's. Word to the wise, as we're all learning. Don't use it as a hanger because it wants to rip. So I will probably replace that with ribbon, but you can still see them. So there's that one. And the big tree. And this one already ripped too. There it goes. So I think those just turned out really, really cute, really sweet for a tree. I've already got plans for these every winter, for the last couple winters. I've been putting a Christmas tree right here by my window in my bedroom. And I kind of do like a very natural tree with like lots of greens and woods. These are gonna be perfect. Did I stitch these with my own tree in mind? Maybe, but do you blame me? So that is just these trees pulled out from Highland Woods, and that's my third design. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little update. Like I said, if you're going to be at Needlework Galleria, please stop by and say hello. I'd love to see you. I know in the past when I've done it, I've seen a lot of familiar faces come back every year, and so that makes it really fun to get to see you guys year after year. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you like the new designs. Keep your eyes peeled for Highland Woods and Harpers Forest to be coming to your favorite needlework shop. And if you are going to be at Needlework Galleria, or if you're not, and you know someone who is, and you really want that limited edition kit, give them a call, have them grab you one, because it is not going to be available at this time to other needlework stores. It's just at Galleria this year. Okay? Awesome. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. Bye.